dispense with political spin to focus on verifiable facts. Inflation has plummeted to 6.3% from 23%, achieving a single-digit status for the first time in years and providing much-needed relief to consumers. Economic growth has rebounded impressively to over 6%, signaling a resurgence in productivity across sectors. Foreign reserves have swelled to more than $11 billion, offering a buffer of nearly 5 months against import demands and external pressures. Treasury bill rates have dropped dramatically to around 11%, easing the credit crunch and enabling businesses to access affordable financing. Public debt, once a suffocating burden, has been restructured through prudent fiscal maneuvers, reducing immediate repayment pressures and restoring fiscal space. These are not mere cosmetic tweaks or statistical illusions. They represent tangible, hard-fought gains in economic stability. What do these changes signify? Ghana is no longer plummeting in economic free falls. The ship has steadied, the leaks plugged, and the sense of direction restored. We must, however, temper optimism with realism. Stability is merely the foundation, not the edifice of prosperity. Stability creates the conditions for growth, investment, and innovation, but it does not guarantee them. The administration's efforts have averted disaster, but the journey towards inclusive wealth creation continues but can be eroded if corruption rears its ugly head again. These improvements stem from a combination of policy discipline, international partnership, and domestic resilience. A proof that when Ghanaians unite behind sound strategies, progress is possible. Now, the Ghanaian cedi. The Ghanaian cedi is more than a symbol. The Ghanaian cedi is more than a medium of exchange. It is a barometer of national health, a symbol of sovereignty, and a daily touchstone for every citizen. 1 year ago, its volatility bred widespread anxiety. Importers struggled to forecast cost, leading to erratic pricing in markets. Businesses hesitated on long-term contracts, fearing currency swings could wipe out profits. Families found budgeting impossible as the cedi value eroded, diminishing savings and amplifying the cost of living. Today, the cedi stabilizes between 10.4 and 10.6 to a dollar, a remarkable turnaround that positions it as one of the world's top performing currencies in 2025, marking its first annual appreciation in over 3 decades. This achievement is no fluke. It results from restored fiscal discipline, which curbed excessive spending and borrowing. Rebuilt foreign reserves provided a safety net against speculative attacks. Enhanced export receipts from gold and cocoa through the Cocoa Board and Gold Board respectively bolstered inflows. Debt restructuring alleviated outflows pressures, while renewed investor confidence stemmed capital flight. In practical terms, a stronger cedi translates to a lower imported inflation, stabilizing fuel prices and reducing costs for essentials like medicines, machinery, and foodstuffs. For the average Ghanaian, this means their hard-earned money retains greater value, enabling better planning and reduced financial stress. It fosters a virtuous cycle. Stable currency encourages investment, which spurs growth, further strengthening the cedi. However, sustaining this requires vigilance against global risks like commodity price dips or geopolitical tensions. The cedi revival underscores the economic symbols, when managed wisely, can drive a real-world benefit. Tax reliefs, from crisis of taxation to breathing space. Taxes, often viewed as burdensome necessities, play a pivotal role in national recovery. In crisis, governments may impose them to plug fiscal holes. In recovery, they should elevate them to stimulate activity. This administration has chosen the latter path wisely. The COVID-19 Health Recovery Levy, a temporary measure born of pandemic exigency, has been eliminated. The e-levy, which disproportionately affected digital transactions and informal economy, has been abolished outright. Betting and emission taxes have followed suit, while VAT reforms target production relief. These decisions inject billions of cedis back into the economy, boosting disposable income for households and operational